The theme of this year's conference is Achieving Generational Change, and the reason why we came up with that title was because we really think that prevention of violence against women is a long-term agenda. It's a point in time in Victoria. We're 2 years on from the Royal Commission into Family Violence. In terms of the work that we're talking about today around the Respect for Relationships initiative that's being mainstreamed by the Department of Education in Victoria, it's really the first time we've seen a prevention project done to this size and to this scale and with this level of investment in funding.
They talk about that the statistics being 1 in 3 women will experience some form of physical violence in their life. Well, my sister, my mother and my grandmother experienced that. And so I see an opportunity for men and for women to share those stories, but also to, as a leader within the sports industry, to use and leverage the influence that we have within the sport to create awareness around the issue of gender inequality.
The conference is really important for bringing practitioners from across the sector together because people are really looking for opportunities to connect and think about what's working, what's not working so well, and kind of look for those learning opportunities.
Generational change is that game. If we're looking at prevention, we're looking at addressing what drives violence against women in the Australian community and looking to see how we can change that and challenge that. So the conversation at the moment I think is just fantastic because we've just got a real critical mass. For me, it's really about peer support. I'm really lucky at Our Watch. I'm surrounded by 40 other people that believe what I believe and are driven by what I am driven by. But for many others working in the sector, they might be by themselves. We heard from someone who drove 4 hours to be here today. She doesn't have the peer support that I have on a day-to-day basis, and so what you can get out and how you can be energised being around 200 other people is just really important.
It's just brilliant to bring everyone together and realise you're not alone, because sometimes it feels that way. And whenever I meet people from different organisations, you realise, well, everyone's feeling that way at some point. So being able to bring everyone together in one room and talk about shared issues and shared passion for change is just very inspiring.
So I'm here to learn more about the prevention sector, find out what's going on and what I can learn and take back and build into the programme for the Anglican Church here. And I just went to a session about design for mainstreaming, and there were some really practical tips about when you're trying to do that, what to think about in terms of timing, in terms of stages, going where the energy is. I think the only way we can end violence is if we all work together from all our different areas, so the collaboration is essential.
Well, there's an old saying that money makes the world go round. I actually think it's the relationships that make the world go round. So bringing people together allows us to all share our scarce resources and knowledge with a view that we can achieve a collective impact outcome.